Hi everybody, this is Drew Ferguson, Region Sales Manager for Progressive for the states of Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, North and South Dakota. I asked my sales managers if they would forward along this video message for a couple of reasons. Number one, I wanted to try to support their marketing, sales, messaging efforts with Snapshot to each of you out there. And secondly, I just got my renewal. I'm with a Progressive agent. I've been with them for about 10 years now. And I just signed up with my renewal in late November here for the Snapshot discount for our two vehicles in the household. So what I'd like to do in another 45 days is report back to you on how we're doing in our household. So a little bit of a personal challenge in addition to just supporting their message. I want to try to answer a couple questions for you because I know the sales managers have probably been discussing this with you. But number one, what is Snapshot? It's really a way for your customers to take advantage or take control of their savings. Think of the Snapshot discount as a discount meter that gives drivers the chance to earn our biggest discount ever. This is on top of all the other discounts that are already built into our program. So I think that's the way to look at it, is think of this as a discount meter. Secondly, how does it work? I think the best way to try to message that is to explain the three things that we are monitoring and then three things that we're not monitoring. The three things we're looking at are how much, and when. By how, we're talking about hard braking. It doesn't mean obviously you're going to need to brake in the vehicle, but what we're looking at is those hard brakes. If somebody's in constant heavy traffic or they're just hitting their brakes on a high frequency basis, that's probably not going to be the best candidate for the Snapshot discount. Secondly, the how much is simply mileage. If you have a vehicle that you drive less than 12,000 miles a year, probably would be a good fit, at least in that particular category. And then the third feature that we look at, or piece that we're monitoring, is when, which is basically the time of day. If you drive between midnight and 4 a.m., again, it doesn't mean you're not a good driver or a safe driver, but you're on the roads at probably some of the most unsafe times a day. If you tend to drive the majority of the time between 9 and 3 during the day, then probably would be a good fit. So those are the three things we are monitoring: the how much, and when. Three things that we're not looking at that are a little bit of a misconception out there. We don't look at speed, we don't look at acceleration, and it is not a GPS device. That seems to be some of the objection we're running into with some agents, is that customers are fearful that we're monitoring where they're going and everything like that. This is not a GPS device. The only three things we're looking at are the braking, the mileage, and the time of day. So wanted to clear that up. Another question I thought, in case you're still a little bit skeptical, is maybe the discount levels that we've been seeing since this has been out there for a little while in the four of the 5 states that I work in. In Iowa, just wanted to give you an idea what that average discount level is. We have 2 stages of discounts. After 30 days, we call that the initial Snapshot discount. That average discount in Iowa has been running about 15%. The set discount after the first term, basically, when they can send the device back to us, the average set discount in Iowa has been running about 22%. The other states, in Minnesota, the initial discount's been running about 19%. The average set discount level after the first term is running about 18%. In North Dakota, it's been 21% for both the initial discount, and the average discount for the set renewal has been 21% as well. And in Wisconsin, it's been 14% on average at the initial discount level, 15% at the set renewal discount. So I think all of those are pretty impressive, and I guess what I would ask you, if you're talking to a customer and you're trying to understand or get a feel for whether they're a good candidate for it, is who wouldn't be interested in that type of a discount? I think most customers that get a better understanding of how it works would definitely want to earn some additional discounts off their policy. 2 other things I just wanted to mention too that I think are nice benefits of the program are, number one, the retention benefits that come from this. Think about those customers that have a good experience and they're getting a pretty nice discount like I just went over with you. I think those customers are more likely to stay on the books and want to stick around longer in your agency. And the second benefit I think that's really worth mentioning is the referrals that you will get from that. We're definitely seeing that on a countrywide basis, but these customers that sign up for Snapshot get nice discounts like that. Not only do they stick around longer in your agency, but they're more apt to want to refer customers to you because of the savings that they were able to get from the Snapshot. In closing, just wanted to say, take advantage of this. It's a very unique feature. Progressive is really the only company that offers this, and I think as a Progressive independent agent, somebody that's certified to sell and market Snapshot, take advantage of it, because I think it's a unique selling advantage that a lot of agents really aren't capitalizing on today, and I think it's worth doing. And then lastly, just in closing, this is, as I said, I'm signing my 2 vehicles up. I just got the stuff in the mail with my renewal, so I've got the 2 devices. So for my son's vehicle, which is a Grand Prix, a 2002 Grand Prix, my wife's got a Toyota 4Runner. I'm going to plug the 2 devices in, and I'll report back in about 45 days and just kind of share a testimonial of how we did on our policy. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks for selling Progressive.